Good evening, I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Amma Dates. That school district payroll problem is our top story tonight, and one that ABC 7 News has been covering for years.
That's right. San Francisco Unified spent about $55 million trying to fix the old system and ultimately to implement a new one. But some educators are still not getting paid.
No, ABC 7 News reporter Frances Wing is following the story for us. She is live at district headquarters where the board meeting just finished. Frances.
Yeah, Amadan, the union that represents many of these educators, they just wrapped up a press conference here behind me, as you mentioned, at school district headquarters. Many of these educators sharing their very personal stories about how they still haven't been paid. One of them saying she's still owed more than $6,000.
How do we know? Actually, we don't know that our paychecks will be accurate and on time if our managers and supervisors are not able to understand the system in which we have to get our time cards even approved. We are not and will not and cannot continue to work under these conditions.
And you see in the video here, many of them holding up signs that say fix payroll now and pay us on time. And ahead of this gathering, we spoke to both union and district leaders about this continuing problem.
Especially for starting the school year, this is unacceptable.
With San Francisco public schools set to start in less than a week, union leaders are losing confidence in district leadership.
School communities are already destabilized. We all want to start school year strong. We're not going to let this thing unrelated to education, unrelated to our children, affect us.
The latest problem, an issue with paychecks stemming from a new payroll system just put in place this summer. It's left about 100 employees struggling to pay their bills.
They're having their landlords knocking on their door. They received an eviction notice, right?
Let's be clear. It's not okay to have any errors in payroll.
Superintendent Maria Sue addressing the issue at a back-to-school event.
We will not have the same debacle.
And putting her confidence behind the new system, one she says is used by over 60% of school districts in California and has had a 97% accuracy rate so far.
3%, it should be zero. It should be easy 100%.
Looking back at the summer rollout, is there anything that could have prevented even a 3% error?
Well, a lot of the errors that we're seeing come into two buckets. One is just people are not familiar with using the system. So there's that. We have learned that we need to do better at training our employees. The other side are errors that we're sourcing from the old system. And so that takes longer time.
That old system cost the district about $35 million, and it took an additional $20 million to roll this new one out. All of this contributing to what union leaders call a, quote, unstable district, now under the leadership of a superintendent less than 1 year into the job.
We're seeing many of the same problems where there's a culture of a lack of accountability.
Under my leadership, we will be holding ourselves accountable, and I hope that the public and the community is holding us accountable.
Now, Dan, most of the SFUSD employees affected thus far have been para-educators, so we're talking teachers' aides, special ed aides. About 4,000 teachers are set to get their first paychecks through this new system at the end of this month. The union just hopes this issue will be resolved by then. Dan, Amma?
Okay, Frances, thanks. Frances Wang reporting.